Back with you. Hail Varsity Radio continues as Big Ten Media Days, Day 2, Lucas Oil Stadium. Husker linebacker Luke Reimer with us on site. Luke, good to see you. Thanks for the time. Appreciate you jumping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So how's the Indy experience been?
It's been a lot of fun, something that a lot of people don't get to experience. So just kind of taking that into account and just living in the moment and just enjoying this.
So dinner last night.
Mm-hmm.
How many radio stars would you give?
I'd probably give it a 5.
What'd you get?
Yeah,
Okay.
We went to St. Elmo's, so I was told that was the place to go to in Indy. So I had a shrimp cocktail. The horseradish was a little bit is a little bit of a shock right to the nasal nasal cavity. But yeah, it was fun. It was awesome. It was a good time just chatting with everybody and we had a good time.
Did you tear up?
Yeah, no, there was definitely some oh my gosh, I don't know what I need just to let this feeling go. But yeah.
It is intense. I like it. And
Luke,
welcome to that club.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, I got to ask you, what's tougher? Is it taking on a pulling guard in the Big Ten, or is it that shrimp cocktail sauce?
Honestly, in the brief moment, it might be the shrimp cocktail. If you take a 5-second or just a big old bite in that 5 seconds, it might be worse. It's no joke.
Oh, you're not wrong. And I haven't
it's no joke.
Met any guards recently, thankfully. Knocking on wood there. But Luke, let's talk about the defense and your connection with Coach White and how that relationship's grown and your confidence level with this transition.
Yeah, just like anything, it takes a little bit of time to get confident in a system. And that's kind of what camp's going to be about. Spring ball was about just, getting more and more reps in it, getting more and more confident in it. So, yeah, it's just going to take a little bit of reps, get a little bit of time under your belt in the system. But, yeah, it's a system that's pretty simple. Obviously there's some ins and outs of it that are going to take a lot of studying and stuff. But, I think it opens up a lot of the roster to where we can play a lot more guys. I'm excited for it, and I think it'll be really good for us.
How do you feel like the 3-3-5 complements what you do well on a football field? How does it bring out some of your strengths? And also, what have you been working on this offseason to try to make your game fit the 3-3-5 a little bit better?
It's a attacking defense, and it's a wide open defense. It's not a tackle and phone booth. It's sideline to sideline. It's a lot of, it fits a lot of my game a lot better, where you're using your speed, you're using your agility more so than just plug in A gaps, plug in B gaps, that sort of thing. It fits my speed because I'm a little bit smaller linebacker. Speed is definitely my forte instead of power. So I think in that sense is just working on speed and working on agility with Coach Campbell and his staff. It's kind of been the theme of the offseason for me.
Let's talk a little bit here about Coach Campbell and just some of the jumps, the progress you've seen, and how you've adapted to him and the progress you've made with it.
Yeah, no, Coach Campbell and his staff, they're awesome. It's pretty fine tuned. We got to line up the plates the exact same way, or else you're gonna have some sort of punishment, some sort of push up, something if the plates aren't in the right way when you're done with it.
Details.
So the details are to the extreme, almost annoying at some points. But I think that's all for a reason and all for a cause. Because those small details are going to matter when it comes to the fourth quarter against Wisconsin, Minnesota, just all these different teams. It's going to matter. So,
Luke, you're a guy who's played through some injuries during your time at Nebraska, and I want to just dive into your health as you enter the season. Obviously, you're never going to make it through a Big Ten season fully unscathed, but how do you feel as you approach fall camp and get geared up for this season, just regarding your general health and how on top of your game you feel?
No, I feel good. Coach Campbell, like I said, I keep coming back to him. They've done a great job of putting me in the best position from a physical standpoint to have a successful year this year. That's maintenance. There's that's rehab. That's everything that they do in there has put me in a position where I can be my most athletic, my most healthy, my best version of myself heading into the season. So hats off to them.
Luke Reimer with us, Husker linebacker, Hail Varsity Radio at Lucas Oil Stadium, Big Ten Media Days, Day 2, and wanted to spend some time with the linebacker room. Who are some of the new faces or even young pups that you've been able to get comfortable with? And tell me about the depth here. Do you like that room as far as options? And that obviously could translate to quality snaps, yes, but also maybe a rest if you need one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of guys. I mean, I don't even want to name them because I'm going to forget somebody. Sure. That has the potential that's going to play a lot of reps this year. That's going to give some of the older guys a little bit of a spell when they need it. So yeah, it's the depth in that room is it's good right now. I mean, it's never perfect. There's always room to improve. But yeah, we're going to go through camp, and there's going to be opportunities for everybody to get reps and to be comfortable in the system to where we can go put just a handful of people out there on Saturday and feel really confident in it.
Does each guy's style or strength complement the other players in that three-man front or that three-man second level?
Yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of movement. Like, this defense is based on movement, so there's you got to be athletic to play in this scheme. So yeah, I mean, it fits a lot of the guys in the room because we have a lot of good athletes in that room. So yeah, we're excited to be able to expand on the kind of the different styles of athletes we have in that linebacker room.
One of the new faces in the room is Chief Borders. He's made some preseason all-name teams across college football, and he's also a bit of a TikTok star. Luke, did the other guys in the room give him hell about his TikTok presence, or do you guys respect it?
Yeah, no, we give him some crap for his TikToks, you know. I'm probably the least social media driven person, probably in America. So yeah, it's kind of the two ends of the spectrum. But yeah, so we give him some crap about it, but you know, it's an all love. Like, he means well. It's what's fun for him, and you know, let him do his thing, you know. But we definitely give him some crap about it.
Luke, let's talk about expectations for this year. It's year one. There's a lot of new faces on the roster. There's also new faces at position coaches, a new head coach. And how do you feel the teams kind of come together during the summer as you get close to camp? Do you feel pretty good about the upcoming season?
Yeah, I do. And there's no, I'm not a big, like, we're going to win 10 games, we're going to win 11 games. I just don't think it's, the mindset is we're going to go 12-0, we're going to go 1-0 each week. Like, that's the mindset, but I don't want to go out there and put a number of wins that we want to go get. Like, we want to get 12-0, we want to go undefeated, but I think the better goal, or better the better goal is just control what you control today. Just get 1% better each and every day. Focus on what we got today, on, you know, tomorrow, the next day. And I think the results will take care of itself if you just worry about what you can control in today. So that's kind of my goals going for this season, and I think that kind of reflects the team goals as well, of just let's control what we can control today, and let's get 1% better today than we were yesterday.
Luke, last thought from me on the defensive line that's going to keep those guards that may or may not be similar to the cocktail sauce we talked about earlier in the interview. Tell me what you've seen from that defensive line. There's some vets, but there's also some young talent too to help complement that front seven.
Yeah, I mean, we got some older guys in there, and we got some young guys that I think have the potential to be some very, very special players. So it's just kind of mixing those two groups up, and where we can have a very solid defensive line. So we're excited for it, and I think there's a lot of talent and a lot of potential in that room. So we're excited to see him work.